biochar gains ground in global carbon markets. Carbon removal is starting to look less experimental and more operational. Biochar, once a niche solution, is gaining traction as companies look for ways to pair waste management with credible climate impact. A new project in Bolivia offers a snapshot of how this shift is playing out on the ground. Biochar, known for its work in packaging and recycling, is expanding into carbon removal through its Carbon X unit. The plan: convert wood residues from certified local sawmills into biochar, a stable form of carbon that can either be applied to soil or issued as carbon removal credits. The move reflects a broader rethink of biomass waste. Instead of being burned or discarded, these materials are being repositioned as inputs for long-term carbon storage. At full capacity, the Santa Cruz facility is expected to remove around 70,000 tons of CO2 per year, putting it at a meaningful scale for a single-site biochar operation. The local implications are just as relevant as the climate math. Reducing open burning can improve air quality, while biochar use in agriculture may support soil health and crop yields. That dual benefit, environmental and economic, is part of what's driving renewed interest in the technology. Building credibility in carbon removal. As carbon markets mature, the conversation is shifting from potential to proof. For biochar projects, that means investing heavily in monitoring, reporting, and verification, MRV. Biocar's approach leans into that reality. The project is being developed with certification under the Puro standard, with credits issued through a registry designed for transparency. Alongside this, digital systems are being built into operations to track everything from feedstock inputs to processing conditions and carbon storage outcomes. This kind of infrastructure matters. Buyers are increasingly cautious, and without verifiable data, even well-designed projects can struggle to secure demand. Real-time monitoring and auditable data streams are quickly becoming baseline requirements rather than differentiators. Scaling biochar in a competitive landscape. Biochar still sits in the shadow of more high-profile carbon removal approaches like direct air capture. But it offers a different value proposition, one grounded in existing technology and accessible inputs. The process relies on established thermochemical methods and can be deployed across smaller, distributed sites. In regions with strong forestry or agricultural sectors, feedstock availability is less of a constraint than it is for other removal pathways. That said, scaling is not frictionless. Securing consistent biomass supply, aligning with evolving credit standards, and maintaining operational quality across locations all add complexity. The need for collaboration across certification bodies, technology providers, and project developers remains high. For biochar is both a continuation of its circular economy model and a step into a new market category. More broadly, it signals how regional operators can plug into global carbon systems by turning localized waste streams into measurable, tradable climate outcomes.